Tip 1, always have a full bar ready to go at any time. Number 1 for flipping a house. Good morning, beautiful spring day here. I got my friend Derek coming in this morning to talk a little bit about flipping some houses. He has a pool company and looking for another way to make money in the winter months. So pretty common here in Maine. A lot of businesses are seasonal because of the strong winter. So I know a lot of people that are looking for supplemental income during the winter months. So it's gonna be a good fit for him, I think, and answer his questions, see what he has going on. Hopefully I can help him out and he can come up with another way of some income in the winter months.
4 months. Do you obviously, now that you said that, you see people doing the winter, I guess, remodeling, I guess when you call it flipping, whatever you call it. So my question was, is that realistic? And I guess it's yes.
Yeah, so I think that really depends on, again, the scope of the work. But I mean, you can go into a house and if it doesn't need a whole lot of work, you can get it done in, less than a month. So, but if it needs a lot of work, you're probably going to be into probably 3 months worth of work, maybe 4 months. I don't know.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah. So I think for you, you probably have to at least find the deal ahead of time and get everything kind of set up. You know what I mean? So you actually have your work time is basically your time off. So it would take a little bit of work, kind of probably behind the scenes to find the deal, get it closed on, that kind of stuff you can do at night and stuff.
Right.
You're not actually working on the house.
Right. Well, I'm sure you're bringing in inspectors.
I don't, but
you don't.
But you're starting out. It wouldn't hurt to bring someone in. If you had an inspector friend that someone you knew, maybe just
I do.
Maybe just hire them, give them a couple $100 on the table or something. Say, hey, you mind just looking at this with me? If it doesn't work out, you're on a few $100, but it might save you in the long run.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. The structural, you don't have that for every house, but some of these houses you might be able to try to save the sheetrock, save all the interior trim, the flooring. Maybe you can just sand or refinish. So it's kind of hard to say exactly what to look for, but definitely structural is the main thing.
What's the best route to find?
Yeah, usually auctions they get bid up too high.
That's what I've seen.
Just on the MLS is always good, but same thing. When something comes on, you have to be ready to put an offer in because the good deals are going to go within a day.
Okay.
So just be ready for that.
So you're constantly looking like every day.
Yeah, every day.
A few times a day, probably.
Yeah, and I have, and I also have developed relationships with real estate agents where they'll say, okay, I got this coming on, just so you know. So any kind of real estate agent, always reach out to them. Just finished up with Derek. Went really well. Some of his biggest questions were financing, what to look for when you're buying a property, and then where to find the deals. So it seems like those are the biggest 3 questions that I've gotten so far, but we'll see. We keep on meeting with some people and try to answer these questions. The old big truck. I got this sucker right after I started flipping houses. Just kind of helped get my name out there. So one key thing is if you're going to start flipping houses, people in the neighborhood, in the area, other brokers, investors have to know who you are. And this is one way I came up with to really get noticed, put my name on the map on a local level. So once I started driving this around, people knew exactly who I was. So give that a shot. Buy an old truck. It doesn't have to cost much. This thing wasn't much, a couple grand. Probably cost more for the stickers, but it works. I don't use it a whole lot anymore. Thing's broken down. I use it for storage, but hey, it's all good. Tip 1, always have a full bar ready to go at any time. Number 1 for flipping a house. I'm open to whatever areas has the most opportunity. So.
Okay. Now, essentially, what do you guys make? Some of our game plan, right? planning on making a trip down here sometime soon, or are you waiting to see till something good comes up?
No, I plan on making a trip. I just want to kind of look into these areas a little bit that you would recommend. Try to get a kind of a feel for it. You know, if you come across anything, you can definitely send it to us so we can start, you know, researching a little bit more, and then we're gonna plan a trip to come down. So.
Okay. And are you what kind of, are you planning on just fixing it and selling it vacant, or would you also purchase something that potentially has, you know, that's fully rented?
Yeah, either way. Either way, yep.
Either way.
Yep.
Okay. All right, perfect. Well, I'll talk to you. Okay.
All right, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Please leave a comment down below and tell me exactly what your questions are. What's kind of holding you back from starting a flip house? And in the next video, I'll answer that for you. If you'd ever like to sit down like I did with my friend Derek today, feel free to reach out. Email me at nick@nickestes.com, and we can set up a meeting, or we can do just a regular phone call, answer any of the questions you have and help you get started.